Am I the a-hole for snapping at my boyfriend for bringing a man into the bedroom while I am trying to sleep? So for quick context, my boyfriend bought us a new bed frame and mattress, but the frame came with a crack in one of the pieces. When he told Amazon, they just sent him another one. One day at work, an employee mentioned he was needing a new bed, so my boyfriend said he could have the one Amazon sent him if he didn't mind the broken piece. Well, he didn't, and he came to get it today. I know this person and I do not like him for various reasons. My boyfriend told me the night before he was coming to get it. I said, cool, I'm not coming out of the bedroom unless I have to. He came and I vaguely heard them talking, but I was half asleep and didn't care. Then I heard my boyfriend say something about showing him our bed, and I heard him say that I was in there, but it was fine. I kind of froze, half asleep and confused until I hear them coming, and I pulled the blankets over my head as my boyfriend announced coming in. I said very loudly, why? And they just came in. It was hot and stuffy under the covers. Thank God I wore baggy clothes and not my usual sleepwear. So I pulled the blankets down and the guy was just standing there in the doorway and awkwardly said good morning. To which I replied very angrily good morning back, and probably looked like I wanted to kill everyone there. So my boyfriend showed off the bed and started to leave, to which I snapped at him for not shutting the door behind him on his way out. I don't like leaving the door completely open because it's so awkward when his son, 20, goes to the bathroom across the hall and we see each other when I'm trying to sleep. I just want it cracked enough my cat can get in and he knows this. Eventually the employee leaves and my boyfriend comes in, and I immediately sat up and tell him I did not like that at all. He tries saying something in a sing-song voice that may have been a half apology, but I cut him off saying, I really didn't like that at all, and he turned around and left without a word. I shut the door completely and laid down, just sort of locked up in place. My whole body sort of just felt heavy and my chest hurt, but I couldn't cry, but that was just so humiliating to have not only a man that does not belong in my bedroom there, but also him seeing me in my safe space an absolute mess from sleeping was just horrible. Later when I got up for work, my boyfriend left as soon as he knew I was moving, got his pants and left without a word. On my way out, I very angrily texted him that since he decided to Irish goodbye me after hurting me that bad, I'd take the couch tonight. He didn't reply and he was asleep when I got home. So on the couch I am now. I want to know if I'm the a-hole for how I reacted, because I have a feeling that's how he's going to twist it when he does, or if he does, say anything at all. Update: I broke up with him. When he finally admitted he brought him in there to see the bed, he basically said all my reasoning for not being okay with it is stupid, that I was dressed and under a cover and it was fine. He said basically everything that everyone said in the comments and refused to see any wrong in his actions besides one brief admittance that he could see how I was uncomfortable, but in the same breath said he couldn't imagine how I'd feel violated and thus wouldn't validate my feelings. So I broke up with him, despite probably should have waiting until I was not at the end of the month and could more comfortably find a place to live. I'm fine. He just went off into the other room and laid down on the couch. I'm not concerned for my safety yet, but if I become so, I'll be able to stay with a friend. I can afford to move once I find a place. It just takes time. No, I won't take the couch, haha. It was a long conversation of me desperately trying to get him to understand all this took was just admitting he was wrong and just apologizing. I couldn't get that much. Looks like I didn't know him after all.